Every legend has a story. Every story has a beginning. New energy, new show, new money. The D-Money Show, live on YouTube, weekdays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern.
Took those buys off the 200 level. Who's doing it like we doing it at the BDH, the D-Money Show, Power Hour? Nobody's doing it like us, chat. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I close. I'm out. Where's my money bucket? Where's that money bucket at? It's raining money, chat. It's raining money. The market maker's raining money on me. We got a visitor, chat. Let's see who it is. Jerome's in the house. Live from the BDH. I'm here, baby. That boy good. That boy good. That boy good. Jerome in the house. Jerome in the house. I'm back, baby. I'm feeling good. I'm out of jail, baby. PW bailed me out before he went to Cali, baby. Jerome in the house. Let's go. I'm here to make a little buddies. It's Halloween, chat. D-Money, man. I got a couple things to get off my chest on Halloween, chat. D-Money, man. This guy a hater. I mean, we supposed to be family, and what I decided is he actually one of my enemies at this point. So if you don't recognize me, I'm Jerome. I'm here to make a little monies. That's right, I'm out on bail, chat. Broke into the BDH. Hey, and like I said last time, you never know what you're gonna get with Jerome, but one thing about it, two things for certain. I'm here trying to make a little monies. I'm feeling good. I'm back in my groove. I'm feeling good. PW gave me the key to the BDH. D-Money don't even know it yet. PW gave me the key to the BDH. That's right. What's going on, chat? I go by Jerome. I'm D-Money distant cousin. And I'm just here trying to make me a little monies. He always talking about he making monies. I'm trying to make me a little monies. Love that pic. That's right. I gotta stay moisturized, baby. And you best believe, Jack, that today is one of them days where I like to call Freaking Friday, and you never know what you're gonna get with Jerome. That boy good. We back like we never left, and I don't know what's going on with the price action right now, chat, but one thing's for sure, two things for certain, that if one of the things I'm kind of keeping an eye on is if we're gonna break through this range to the downside, 25,853. That's my bottom level. So if that range gets broken, it's kind of like a jailbreak, if you feel what I'm saying. LOL, what's poppin', Jerome? Martin, what's poppin' with you? Like I said, I'm here trying to make a little money, that's all. Ginger, yeah, look at Ginger, guys. He tried to bribe me to give him a Porsche key. I sure did, because guess what? PW out of town. PW gone. He'll never know it. So I'm gonna be a little patient because we just had a sell-off, and I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, I'm just being honest, because we had a sell down. So if I'm selling off the EMAs, I would like to see, current 5-minute chart, I do see a rejection off the 14 EMA. So this level needs to hold if I'm short-term bearish. But I see a little chop city going on. Made a little money this morning. And I'm gonna be trying to run up these Lucid accounts. Javier Music, is Jerome going trick-or-treating later? I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure what I got going on this weekend. Well, my baby mama looking for me. Which one? Which one you talking about? I got 8 of them. But I'm gonna try to make a little money, chat. So I'm gonna be trading one of these, you know. And you know what I don't like about DMONEY? Like I said, he a hater, chat. He only gave me one account to trade with. You know, that's all that he left open, I should say. So I'm gonna try to see what I can do to run up this account. This is one of them 50K funded Lucid accounts. Made a little monies, and I want to see what else I can make on this account today. If this is your first time tuning in, this is normally the DMONEY show, but right now this is the Jerome takeover. I'm back at the BDH, baby. I'm feeling good. Where is DMONEY? I don't care where DMONEY's at, because guess what? It's Jerome takeover, baby. It's Halloween. I had to make an appearance at the BDH. And I'm trying to apply for a job. I told PW I do whatever I gotta do. If that means take DMONEY out, I'll take DMONEY out. It's Friday. I'm feeling good. And I'm currently looking at this price action. So we currently holding the EMA. So the way that I trade, and DMONEY actually got that from me, is that if we stay below the EMAs, I'm short-term bearish. I'm looking for sales only. I'm looking for shorts. Trying to anticipate this move down to 853. So I'm gonna wait to see how this current 5-minute candle closes. If it closes with some bearish momentum, I might be entering for a short, and it's actually dropping right now as we speak, Jack. Seer 999, that's right, Jerome in the house. You ain't never lie. When you're right, you're right. NPCY 577, you owe me child support for the twins. I need to see I need to see evidence of that, because Jerome, I've been around, I've been in a lot of states, I've been in a lot of cities, and today is a holiday, so I'm not gonna commit to that without seeing some evidence, because somebody tried to trip me up like that before, and I'm not claiming what I can't prove. Let us drop 200 points, then you're gonna love me. Well, you're gonna love me regardless, because I'm Jerome. I actually taught DMONEY a couple things about trading. He not gonna admit it because he feel like he blowing up. He feel like he getting some views, and PW got him sometimes with him in the morning, and he feel like he too big for me. Now we family, we supposed to be family. We supposed to be family. That's all I'm saying. That's all. DMONEY, if you watching it, we supposed to be family. We supposed to be cool. We done been through a lot. And now he act like he don't know Jerome. So I got a problem with that. I don't know how I feel about that. And there might be some consequences and repercussions about that. I'm still thinking about it. What are the 2 EMAs I'm using? Well, I'm gonna be frank with you. Cause I've been watching the streams, and it seems like DMONEY kind of bring it up a lot. It's whatever EMAs you want to use. Play with it. I think he uses the 14 and the 50 EMA. And I guess PW threw you guys a bone, and he pinned that in the chat. But how Jerome rolls, I'm not pinning nothing, Jack. That's right. I'm not in. I don't appreciate that. Don Holton 970. I wasn't in prison. I was actually in jail. So DMONEY called the authorities on me and got me locked up, by the authorities, because he didn't like how I was shining on PW's show. So he called the authorities on me. But I'm back. Never mind. Never matter. I'm back. And I'm trying to make a little monies. I already made a little monies. Over $400 on that account. But that's going to go to baby mama number 2 because I'm a little behind on the child support. I'm not going to lie, Jack. But I'm trying to see if I can make a little more monies. All right, I'm gonna take a sale. I'm gonna take a short, and I want to see if we can get back below. Retest these lows. Stop loss is 934, Jack. Trying to make a little monies. Looking for about 10, 15 points, and I might close it early if it reverses on me, but I wanted a downside flush. And this is only one contract, so I'm not sweating. And if it break back above 935, I'm out to trade. And today's freaking Friday, so I want to see some downside selling pressure, baby. Let's go, Jerome. Feeling good. I'm back in the BDH, baby. $888. I want to see if I can get 10 points, but if it stall on me, I'll take what I can get. All right, there's the flush coming, baby. D-Money, you can't do it like Jerome, baby. I'm gonna take that off the table because I want to stack some winners because D-Money always talking about he got to win after win after win. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take that little W. There you go. There go that drop, baby. That's 10 points, baby. D-Money, you're watching Jerome. I'm in the zone, baby. All right, so let's kind of recap that first trade that I took. So I saw rejection off the EMA, the 5-minute rejection. And now, keep in mind, guys, I'm an old school pimp, so I don't get rejected much. So if I approach a female, I know how to approach and talk to a female. So I don't take rejection well. But I must say that that trade was a lovely trade. Right off the wicks of the EMA down about 10 points. That boy good. Debo 538, you trade the same as D-Money. Now, I gotta be honest, chat. I don't know how to take that because I kind of showed D-Money a thing or two. And I feel like he been getting all this shine, all this recognition. He know how to trade this and that. But Jerome been around the block a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Just made, okay, so Roki X22Q just made 480. Should I call it good? You could call it whatever you want it, Jack, but if it's green, it's green. You know what I mean? Drop a W in the chat if you guys took that trade off the EMAs and you made a little monies. I want to make D-Money jealous. He ain't the only one that can drop a W in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So if you just tuning into the stream, I wanna say I appreciate it. You rocking with Jerome. I'm D-Money's distant cousin, and I don't like how he been kind of talking bad about me and trying to throw dirt on my name. Somebody in jail the other day said they watched the PW show and they watched the D-Money show and they said that he throwing dirt on my name. So I'm here to kind of clear my name up. Yeah, I've been locked up a couple times. And I'm not gonna deny that. And I got some cases pending for child support, but I'm here to try to make a little money. So now I'm gonna just be a little patient because we got a reaction back up to the EMA. So I'm not looking to go short because that tells me that there's some buyers in the market at the current moment based on how I trade. Not worried about how D-Money trade. Did I smoke a black and mild? I smoked a couple black and milds a day. Rockstar Tony. And I must say that I'm feeling pretty good because that first trade hit, you know what I mean, Jack? And I must say that I found PW stash, so PW, you won't be getting this back. You know what I mean? You let Jerome in the BDH. You won't be getting that back, Jack. Believe that. All right, what am I looking for right now? Well, not much because I just took that short and we right back at the EMAs on a 5-minute chart. I want to see rejection. I want to see rejection of this EMA if we're going to remain short. I don't like that it's reacting the way that it's reacting. This is the 1 hour chart. I taught D-Money that. This is the 1 hour chart. And right now, if you a short-term bear, this is not looking good because you got a long wick at the bottom. So we might be trying to push higher to retest the 14 EMA on the 1 hour chart. So got to be a little patient. Allen 8824. What is Jerome? I'm actually D-Money's distant cousin. And I done kind of took over a little bit. As you can see, I just took a trade. I took a short, made a little money. So this is that account that I'm currently trading up on the day. And I'm just trying to make a little money for myself. I got some bills to pay like everybody else. D-Money said he taught me everything he know. Well, what does he know? Because everything I watch, he got from me. I'm just being honest. If I can be honest with y'all, chat, and have a little moment with you, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I feel like I said, he's stealing a lot of stuff from me. He was a nerd. D-Money was a nerd, and he's still a nerd. I'm the cool family member. You know how every family member got a cool person in the family? That's me. That's Jerome. That's Jerome. That's not D-Money. That's Jerome. I'm just saying. Is that a lucid funded account? You already know it's a lucid funded account. That's right. That's how I roll, Jack. Costa Rica Chris, what's up, Jerome? What's up with you? That's what I want to know. What's up with you? I'm just here trying to make a little money. It's Halloween, I'm feeling good. That's what it is. It's Halloween, I'm feeling good. I got out of jail, that's right. I called D-Money, he didn't bail me out. I called PW, he didn't bail me out. If I had Ginger's number, I would have called Ginger to bail me out, but I don't have Ginger's contact information. So I had to work a little magic, and let's just say they looking for me right now because I'm on the run. You can hardly see the candlesticks. You might want to zoom in, Jack, because this is a stream, the power hour. Now, what I will say is that I did notice PW kind of posted yesterday, the white charts and all, that D-Money stream has actually officially taken over power hour. And I want to say that I kind of gave him a lot of pointers before he went live and before he got on PW's stream. So I'm just here to kind of get my little recognition for that. 1 hour chart. 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 1 And that's all I want. I want him to recognize me. I want D-Money to recognize me and kind of acknowledge that I put him onto this trading game. That's all I want. Jerome reminds me of some of my real cousins. Well, guess what? We might be related. You never know. We might be related. But just got to be patient at the moment, because what I see right now is rejection. Possibly, I want to see rejection if I'm short bias off this EMA. I want to see rejection. Back below 25,949. If I don't get that, then the bulls are temporarily in play. So we coming up on 10 minutes left in a 1 hour candle. And I'm going to be a little patient because you got a bullish hammer or a bullish pin bar forming on a 1 hour chart. This is the 1 hour chart that we currently looking at. And that for me is bullish. It's not bearish. What's my favorite food? Well, I prefer Italian. I like Italian food. DMONEY's 1057, $600 away from losing my Lucid. 50K generally. What should my play be? I would say be patient and wait for an A+ setup. Right now, I took a short already, and we back above the EMA. So I don't see a short in play, and I'm gonna wait for this 1 hour candle to close. I want to see if this 1 hour candle can close with strength like how it's looking right now for the next setup. So I'm just gonna be a little patient. I took one trade. It's not even 2 o'clock. Wycliffe 7337. I think this is the most powerful stream and the best. Hey, I appreciate that. And like I said, I just want some recognition from D-Money. I don't really have, I don't really have a lot of beef with D-Money, but I got a little beef with D-Money, if that makes any sense. If that makes any sense. Because I feel like he's not recognizing me and kind of like my attributes and what I kind of gave to him for this whole trading thing to pop off. Yeah, and I do want to recognize and I appreciate everybody for tuning in to the stream for the Jerome takeover. And I would like to say, if you haven't hit the like button, we got 1,300 people watching the stream. Do me a solid, hit the like button. I want to see if I can get more likes than D-Money. I appreciate it. Barb's Trading Lounge. Rome, why don't the nerd ever shout me out and I'll like the stream 6 times? Well, I think you can only like it 1 time, but I would appreciate the like. So shout out to Barb's Trading Lounge. I told you D-Money a little bit of a hater, so you got to be kind of cautious with D-Money. Edgar Leon, mega like for D-Money, making trading industry next level, LOL. Well, I gotta be honest, it was my idea to come on the show. When I heard that PW was gonna have D-Money on the show, I told D-Money, I said, listen, you let me be on the show and I'm gonna blow you up. But come to find out, he didn't like that. He didn't want that to happen. He wanted all the shine for himself. He a little sneaky, you know what I mean? So once I kind of got the wind of that, my jail instincts kind of kicked in a little bit. I realized what was going on, and I decided to just take over his stream. I had somebody hold him hostage. And guess what? Like I said, he a nerd, he can't fight. So once I figured that out, it was over from there. It was game over. Is it a buy? Well, I'm not seeing a buy because I'm short-term bearish, and I want to wait for this 1 hour candle to close. Allen, 8824. I'ma call the cops. You broke into the BDH. Now why would you want to do that? Why would you do something like that, Allen? Now, if you want to drop your address in the chat, me and you can kind of meet up after the stream and we can handle this like men. But I don't appreciate that if you calling 5-0 on me. Like I said, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm on the run, man. I broke out late last night, and I'm having a little bit of a hard time. So I'm here today trying to make a little money. Still need 500 likes. We only got 500 likes on the stream. Y'all don't like Jerome? Now I know for a fact that D-Money be getting over 1,000 likes. So I would appreciate it if you do me a favor. Hit the like button if you don't mind. We got over 1,400 people tuned in to the show. And I would appreciate it if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I appreciate it. Like I said, there's not much to do right now because we on a 1 hour chart and I'm waiting for the close of the 1 hour candle. We got about 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. When that candle closes, I'll be looking for possibly the next trade set up. If you're tuned in to the stream late, I already took a short that was about close to 10 points. And now I want to see if we can hold these EMAs or we going to reject. So on the 5-minute chart, we starting to pull back. So this is what I'm kind of referring to. We starting to kind of, can we reject these EMAs and retest these lows at 25,889? That's right. You ain't never lied. Rome don't call a trade until the lights get up. I mean, you might be right. That might be the play. Spad 33, yo D. So I go by Jerome, but I appreciate you calling me out, shout me out. Yes, 1132. I'm up $4,800 on the day. Congrats on that. How many accounts am I trading? Well, I told you guys, D-Money a hater. He got one account. He only gave me one funded account to trade with. Can you believe that? Going into the weekend, trying to be a little cautious, I guess. Jerome, where's D-Money? I prefer you to D-Money. Don't even bring D-Money up. We can forget about him. Like I said, I'm here trying to make a little money. I took one short already. I'm up approximately $545, and I'm waiting for the next setup on this account. Leo JM 777. I like your vibe, Jerome. Tell that to D-Money. I'm gonna tell him a lot because guess what? He need to hear it. He need to kind of humble himself a little bit. That's what I feel. I'm supposed to be family. We'd have been through a lot together. I like Jerome better than D-Money. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad that somebody said it. I'm glad that somebody said it. All right, we got 1 minute left on this current 4 hour candle, and it's looking bearish overall on a higher time frame. But I don't like the top wick on the 4 hour candle, and I'm looking at some rejection. And this 1 hour candle is about to close in about 30 seconds as a doji. So that's indecision based on how I trade. So just got to be a little patient. And if you guys like these aviators, these are top of the line aviators. I'm not gonna shout out the brand because they didn't endorse me, but Jerome stay clean, you know what I mean? All right, so this is the chart that I'm on is the 1 hour chart, and the 14 EMA is at 26,085. So if I'm a bear, I need to see some strong rejection, and I need us to hold this 14 EMA 26,000. So I would like to see a push up, maybe get some weakness at 26,000, and then possibly sell back down if this momentum is gonna hold to the downside. So just being a little strategic. Like I said, I'm just here trying to make a little money, chat. So I'm up about $545 on this account on the day, and I'm trying to make a little money. You need more content? You need more Jerome content? I like to hear that. Don't tell me that, because listen. Now, like I said, and D-Money don't know, but PW actually, the last time I was here, PW gave me the code to the building. That's what D-Money don't know. He gave me the code to the building. He said, anytime I want to come in and make some content and take some trades, just make sure I do it on D-Money account, not his accounts. And I don't have a problem with that, because guess what? If I take a loss on D-Money account, he not gonna be able to say that boy good. So it all works for me. Yes, Debo 538. This is the 50K funded Lucid account. That's right. I'm trying to make a little money. Regards from Uganda. How are you? You know, I'm no stranger to being international, because like I said, I got eight baby mamas, and that mean I got 8 kids. And there might be a couple more that I'm working on, Jack. You never know with D-Money. With D-Money / AKA his distant cousin. That's right. That's right. And guys, I appreciate the likes on the stream, because I am trying to save up to get me a new Cutlass. The one that I had got repoed. For some reason, they saying I didn't make the last payment because I was locked up. So there's a little bit of a discrepancy on that. So rather than go back and forth on that, I'd rather just buy me another one. So if you don't mind, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. But I don't see, as of right now, we pumping, but we pushing up to the upside. But I would like to see us above the 50 EMA if I want to get bullish. This could be just some manipulation for further downside, so I just got to be a little patient for that second trade. Buy US, I'm from South Africa. Hey, how are you? How are you? What's going on? Billy Cavallis, $15.99. You funny? Well, I'm like I said, I'm actually the cool family member. D-Money, he's a nerd. I don't know if y'all picked that up. I don't know if y'all sense that, but I know for a fact that he's a nerd. He one of them book smart people. He really good with numbers. He don't need a calculator. I use a calculator. I don't care about it. I use a calculator. D-Money, he good with numbers and all this and that. How many contracts am I trading? As many as I want to trade. But on a serious note, I'm trading one contract because this is the 50K Lucid account that's funded. All right. So we just kind of holding above the 14 EMA. So I don't see a setup as of yet from me. I mean, I see that we're pushing above the EMA, but I need an EMA cross if I want to get bullish. So this could be, maybe we push up to 26,007 and then get a rejection back down. So I'm trying to be a little patient because I'm trying to make some more monies. George, Alex, I will not be full porting because that's what D-Money want me to do. He want me to blow an account. And this is a funded account, and I can't afford. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I can't afford to buy another one. I can't afford it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I can't afford it. So this $545 that's in my account, I'm trying to get this account to pay out so that way I can pay baby mama number 2 because I'm a little bit behind on my payments, if you know what I mean. All right, 5-minute chart. This is how we kind of looking on the 5-minute chart. And I want to see if we're going to reject the EMA. But right now, I mean, this is short-term bullish because we're back above the EMA. I need to see a strong close back below the 14 EMA. That's my red line. If we get that, then there could be more downside to kind of continue. So I'm just being a little patient. You ain't never lied. Jerome is the second richest person at the BDH. Only reason he's broke is child support. You ain't never lie. I mean, something's not right with the math because I see what I'm bringing in, but then when I see the deductions, it's a negative at the end. So I'm trying to get that resolved. So I might need to talk to an accountant. I'm trying to see if PW can hook me up with his accountant because something's not right. Something's not right. Every time money come in, the money gone. The money gone. Something got to be illegal about that. So I don't know if somebody hacked into my account and they got my account information, but as soon as money come in, that money gone. I'm not even gonna lie to you. All right, so I'm still waiting for the close of this 5-minute candle because I want to see how this 5-minute candle closes. We got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and we are very close to the 14 EMA on a 15-minute chart. We're about 24 points away, so I want to see if maybe we get up to the 14 EMA and get some kind of rejection to off the EMA for another short opportunity. So I'm just being a little patient. Where's my money? Javier Music, I don't have a money bucket because, like I said, every time I get paid, my money gone. And as Jerome, I got a problem with that. You need a muffin. Why 14 EMA instead of the 21 and 50? Because that's what I use. That's what I grew up on. That's all it is. And D-Money kind of stole that from me. I just want to make that clear. Have you looked in D-Money skimming something off him? Yeah, he doing something. I'm telling you, D-Money is sneaky. Y'all got to watch out for D-Money. All right, so we got more upside. So there's no short in play as of right now. So I am watching this 26,009 level because that's the 14 EMA on a 15-minute chart. So if I'm bearish, I want to see price kind of get up to this level and then start to push back down. So that's what I'm waiting for. Got to be a little patient. You got about 44 seconds left on this current 5-minute candle. Pierre, no, I'm not French, but I have actually had plenty of conversation with French women, if you know what I mean. Ryan, bro, you like fish and grits? I'm from ATL too. Holla next time you off Bankhead Highway. We'll meet you at Bankhead Seafood and get a plate. Yeah, so guys, if you're not aware, I'm from, you know, I originally reside in the ATL, and I might have to look for another place to live because I haven't been able to make it back, because the last time I came on the stream, right after that, I got arrested. I'm just being honest. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it back to the ATL. And so I might actually have to relocate, if you know what I mean. But right now, all right, we holding the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart. This is the 15-minute chart. We're kind of close to that 26,006 level, so I'm just trying to be a little patient to see if we're gonna get a sell back down. This is a current 4-hour chart. So we're in between the 14 and the 50 EMA. So this is kind of like an indecision range. So just waiting for price to kind of give me a signal for another opportunity. Yeah, I tried to get Ginger to give me the key to one of the cars, but she won't give it to me. I told her PW won't miss it. By the time you get back, the car be returned. Jermaine Flores, same spot as yesterday. You right. When you right, you right. So if I look to the left on the chart and I draw out, if I'm a support and resistance trader and I try to draw out where price had a reaction, yesterday morning, to be honest, that bullish pin bar, if I draw it across, we're kind of like inside of that range. I agree. You ain't never lie. When you're right, you're right. When you're wrong, you're wrong. That's why y'all rolling with Jerome. You know what I'm saying? Chris Crimbo, Jerome, my man, greets from Frankfurt. That boy, hey, how are you? I'm doing good. Jerome, feeling good. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. Ain't that a bear flag on the 15-minute? Well, I want to see if we reject. Like I said, I want to see if we can reject this EMA. 26,009. That's my line in the sand, short term. Yeah, I see that game 6 tonight. I'm gonna tune in, but I'm not sure. I hope the Dodgers can pull it out because I'm a Ohtani fan. But I'm not sure how that's gonna play out, but I'm gonna take a look. Thanks, D-Money. I just funded my 50K account. Hey, like D-Money always say, you do all the work. I'm not here to take no credit. Me, Jerome, I'm going to take a little credit, and I'm going to say that D-Money needs to recognize me a little bit and give me some recognition. That's all I'm asking for. Blue Jays are cooking. You ain't never lie. You ain't never lie. Cammy Capital, Jerome changed my life. In what way? Because I have that effect on people. How did I change your life? I want to hear it. Can you see me with D-Money? I don't think it's a good idea to have D-Money in the same room with me right now because he's a little upset because I've been holding him hostage. Where's the money? That's a good question. But Jerome in the house, I'll tell you that. I agree. He need to put some respect on my name. So right now, we still holding the EMAs on a 5-minute chart. So there's no reason to get short as of yet for me based on how I trade. So this current 15-minute candle, even if I'm short, my stop loss would have to be 10 points right above the EMA. And so I am kind of looking at this a little bit because we came pretty close to the EMA on the 15-minute chart. So I am kind of watching to see if we can get a more rejection to the downside, down to 948. I'm gonna try to take a short. Stop loss is gonna be it's gonna be 2606. I'll be out if it doesn't flush. And once again, I'm only trading one contract. So I'll still be green on the day if this trade doesn't play out. But I want to see if there's more rejection to the downside. To 948. And like I said, this is only one contract, so I'll still be green on the day if I don't get a flush, but I want to see a quick sell down, maybe to like 968. But my stop loss will be right back above the EMA. And like I said, this is only one contract, so there you go. There you go. There you go. Want to see if we can get a little flush. A little bit more on the flush. We'll see. The low on this candle, 978. I want to see if we can touch maybe 972. But if not, all right, I'm up about 7 points on the trade. Wanted a quicker flush down. Entry was all right, so let's see. Close of the 5-minute candle. Stop his move, guys. So this is a break-even trade either way. So I want it because if this 5-minute candle kind of opens up and it pushes back towards 26,000, the next candle, I don't want to be in the trade. So this is a break-even trade. Because I had a flush and it kind of pushed back up. So I don't want to hold it if it reverses, right? Wanted to see a nice rejection down. And I mean, I think it gave me 8 points at one point, but it kind of held. So yeah, it stopped me out. So that's fine. One second. Let's go. Split personality, yeah. We back. D-Money's in the building. Jerome back on the run, I guess. All right, so looking bullish, guys. Was able to basically get a little bit, couple of points on that trade, but this is bullish right now. Price is putting in higher lows on a 5-minute chart. So I think now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait and try to see if we can get back below the 14 EMA, 25,970, right? Like that would be like my ideal entry for a short. Yeah, Ginger kicked him out, guys. This guy, man. Freaking Jerome. I took 7 points, thanks. Hey, just trying to make a little money. Yeah, that was a little quick trade. I mean, it didn't flush how I wanted, so I closed it out. It is what it is. But what I'm kind of seeing, right, we're right at the 14 EMA. This is the 15-minute chart, and we're right at the 14 EMA on the 15-minute chart. And a lot of times you'll get a reaction back the opposite direction. So that's what I was playing into, and we got it, right? We did get a reaction. I mean, if you look at, you know, the downside gave a little sell-off, but it's right back up. So just being a little patient. We got about 6.5 minutes left on this current candle. At what point will I consider longs? Well, I mean, I want to see an EMA cross on a 5-minute chart based on how I trade. You're putting in some bullish structure. I mean, you can't deny that, right? You got higher lows being put in, price tapped almost to 14 EMA and then pushed up, but the trend is down overall. So I'm trying to kind of stay with the trend, but I want a bullish like close on the 5-minute chart above the 50 EMA with some conviction, and then I would probably try to join, because you're not going to catch every trade, right? So Nathan, exactly. Yeah, I'll look for buys once I'm above the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Correct. Let's go. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. Just here trying to make a little money. DJ Rizback, 2620 target and 2620 target, and if it holds long to VWAP, what you think? I mean, so that interestingly enough, maybe that's what you're looking at as well. The 2620 kind of matches up with the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So I mean, you're pretty close, right? I mean, 5-minute chart, the high was 26,015.75. So hey Jerome, you're out of character. Let's go. Yeah, Jerome, he gone. Saw the paddy wagon outside, so Warrant Squad came looking for him. Yeah, this guy, man. All right, so this is, all right, so if I'm short-term bearish, this is like a line in the sand because we shouldn't really get back above 26,036. This is that level right here that I'm kind of looking at that matches up kind of like with the 50 EMA. If I'm short-term bearish and we're gonna kind of hold the bearish momentum, I don't want to see price above the 50 EMA and I don't want to see it put in a higher high, right? Compared to this level right here. So if I'm like a support and resistance trader, this is like a short-term level that I don't want to see get taken out. This is not Forex. This is futures. So we're gonna flush. We'll be back. Sorry, chat, at 25,977 in no time, right? If we're gonna flush back, but like I said, I want to see price back below the 14 EMA. And here we go, right? Here we go. No swipe 94.79 talking about Forex. Yeah, I used to trade Forex, guys, before switching over to futures. Sherry Robinson 5639. Hi D Money. Hello, how are you? D Money, am I green today? Yeah, I'm actually green, guys. I took trades this morning, made like 450 per account on the funded accounts, and Jerome actually ran up this 50K, he's running up this 50K account, funded account with Lucid. Based off the price action, like trying to like lock in profits because of the price action's been kind of wonky wonk. So I'm taking what I can get, locking it in, and then moving to other accounts. Down 1,200 today, copy trading, 3 XFAs. Sorry to hear that, man, but it happens. I mean, not every day is going to be a winning day. So Mr. Doing Random Stuff, D Money, I've been watching you for almost 2 weeks now. I'm really starting to get a feel for what you do. Thanks for everything. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, man. So yeah, I'm just trying to kind of show how I trade, how I look at the market, breaking it down and that kind of deal. So for me right now, this little bullish like price action that's been forming, I need to see it broken because that will put us back below the 14 EMA, 25,975, and then I would look to join shorts, possibly back down to 25,889. So that's what I'm kind of waiting for. This is like a line in the sand if I'm based on how I trade. Like we should not be back above this 26,037 level if we're going to remain bearish on the lower time frame. Steve Trades 22. The way you break it down is solid. Can't thank you enough. Hey, I appreciate that. Just trying to make a little money. Yeah, see, so here we go, right? This is gonna be the test. We got about 30 seconds left in this 5-minute candle. Are we gonna push above this 26,021 level, which is my 50 EMA on a 5-minute chart that we're currently looking at? That's what I'm kind of waiting to see. Or are we gonna sell off? Hit the likes up. Yeah, guys, we got almost 1,700 people watching. So do me a solid, guys. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please do. We're only at 662 likes, guys. So Yeah, Jerome is pissed off. He's only at 600 likes. If you guys haven't noticed, he's a little jealous of D-Money, so let's go. So just being patient, trying to see if we're gonna snap this level or if we're gonna reject and retest the 14 EMA, which is 25,981. So far, it's looking like some upside momentum, right? So being patient. It's 2:30. All right, so it's 2:30. So we're basically at the let's look at the 30-minute chart because that candle just opened. So this is a 30-minute chart that we're looking at. The 14 EMA is 26,051. So it'd be interesting to see what happens here. Are we gonna get a sell-off or is it gonna continue to go higher? Being patient is the hardest thing to do in futures trading. Yeah, in any kind of trading, I think, right? But yeah, definitely futures. I mean, you got to be patient, especially with NASDAQ. I mean, you can take 1 million trades a day, but that doesn't mean they were quality setups or the trades that you're comfortable taking. So right now, like I kind of had it drawn out because it's easier to see. You can kind of see across the chart. This is the area short term for me that I want to see. Is it going to get broken or? Do I place my position using auto OCO brackets, point sticks, or position brackets? I typically do, to be honest, I buy market or sell market because I'm a scalper. So there's a sell-off. Why the EMAs are different on my chart than yours, I'm not sure. Do you have this? You're using the 14 and the 50 and you're on the 5-minute chart? Trap shorts move higher? I mean, that's possible. Because, I mean, if you look at the 1-hour chart, I mean, the current candle's bullish. You know, if I'm a bear, I don't like how this 1-hour candle closed. That's not a convincing, like, bearish candle, to be honest. So we might, maybe they want a higher retest up here to 26,090, which is the 14 EMA on the 1-hour chart. When do I think, what do you think? I think you're saying NEMAX 7777. When do I think the gap will be filled? You're saying to the downside probably, right? I'm not sure. I mean, I wish I knew the answer to that. I don't know. Nobody knows. Just got to be patient. Let it happen. I mean, typically that happens on either earnings or news events, but Trump could come out and say one tweet could get us there. I believe we're breaking the 50 EMA. Yeah, I mean, 20 seconds left on this 5-minute candle, so I'm just waiting. Let's go. 30-minute looks like it's ready to turn back over. So let's go to the 30-minute chart. Yeah, this is a 30-minute chart, but we haven't tapped the EMA. I mean, I would feel a little bit better if we were able to get up to that 2650 level and start rejecting, but we might not get that. So, because we're at the 15. All right, so this is on the 15-minute chart. We're at the 14 EMA on the 15-minute chart. So that's why I'm kind of watching the 5 minute, because it'll give me like a better entry. But all right, this is what I'm talking about. So bullish structure is being put in, and until that structure breaks, then for me, there's no kind of like short in play. See how you got like a higher low being put in, right? So that needs to break, which would also pretty much put us back below the 14 EMA, because you can't just use, you can't just use the EMAs, right? You still got to look at price action. So when I'm talking about the EMAs, and the same thing with PW as well, we're also looking at price action. We're not just looking at 2 lines on a chart. So this, like the higher low that was put in, needs to be broken. DMONEY, ES missed the gap fill by 9 ticks. ES known for playing games like that. Yeah. Tick for tick. DMONEY, thank you for talking through what you're seeing on the chart. It's very, very helpful. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm just trying to break down what I see in the markets. So this is like that time where I would be like antsy before, like in the past, guys, because I'm like, instead of just waiting for like a dump or a flush through and then try to join the party, I would be trying to guess the direction. Sometimes you're going to be right, but quite often you're going to be wrong. So when I say price action, what do I mean? That's just basically candles forming on a chart. That's what price action is. All right, so I think we were talking about, all right, so this is how I do like right now, how the 15-minute candle's forming, right? Because it's starting to reject the 14 EMA, but there's a lot of time left. There's 7 minutes left in this 15-minute candle. So just gonna be patient. Larry 383, when prices between the EMAs on the 5-minute chart, is that a no trade zone? I mean, some people call that consolidation, but I mean, prices clearly it was putting in higher lows and higher highs on the way up to this 50 EMA. But like I said, I kind of drew out that gray box up here. That was like a line in the sand for me. Like, it needs to get above that area for me to be interested in buys. And right now we're rejecting it. So a lot of times you get consolidation when now the other thing I'll point out really quick, look how far apart the EMAs are from each other. There's a lot of space in between the EMAs, which means that there's a lot of selling pressure. Got about a minute left on this current 5-minute chart. Right back above that area, right? So this is why, like I said, I'm gonna kind of wait. Four-hour putting in top wick. Yeah, I agree. But the question is how far? How far is that wick gonna, when is that top wick gonna be finished forming? Because I mean, a 14 EMA is 26,106. So like, where do you place your stop on the 4-hour chart right now? That's the only issue. Like, so when it's like that, I have to go down to a lower time frame and try to find an EMA that's closer, and then try to basically measure it based off of that. So like, this is a 30-minute chart, 14 EMA is 2651. And like I said, with the 15-minute, we're right at the 14 EMA. Or right at it, right? So if I wasn't a trader, what would I be doing right now? I would be in retail. Retail management. I was a store manager for Walmart for 5 years. I ran 2 stores for them. Worked at Amazon as an operations manager. Chris 1384, 85% win rate this week for me. Hey, congrats. Walmart pays good. You can Google what store managers make. I bonused every year as a store manager, so some managers don't, but I was able to bonus every year. So yeah, but a lot of hours, retail hours. I was working some weeks 60, 70 hour weeks. There's months where I didn't have a day off for months, at a time. So Spad33, yo, D-Money, hey, what's up? TK Swim, 3MN, D-Money, a company man. Yeah, I used to, like I said, guys, I was in retail management. Yeah, when they make you close the store and be back 8 hours later. Yeah, I was a store manager, so my whole 5 years at Walmart, I was a store manager. So obviously my schedule was pretty good as far as making your own schedule. But when things aren't right as a store manager, you're accountable for that. AD Money, would you recommend a newbie day trader get Lucid Directive funded account or start with an eval account? I'm not a financial advisor, guys, right? I can't provide financial advice to you. I'm not a licensed to do that. So what I would say, you can compare all the prop firms at onlypropfirm.com. And from a financial standpoint, if I was starting over, I would probably start with an eval just because it's the cheapest option and I could learn. And then once I'm more comfortable, I can switch to the direct funded because they are more expensive. But that's just me. All right, so I'm kind of waiting, right? I am waiting. This 15-minute candle, look at it. Closing as a bullish pin bar. That's not good if you're a short-term bear. Got a long wick at the bottom. So you got about a minute and 45 seconds left on this candle. So just trying to wait. Sherry Robinson, we love your personality. Hey, I appreciate that. Just trying to be myself, right? Trying to make a little money. 15-minute candle is strong. Yeah, I agree. So, there's no shorts there. I don't see. So even if I draw this out, this is what I was kind of talking about, guys. Higher lows being put in on the 5-minute chart. Higher low, and then a pop up. Right? Higher low, higher low, higher low. So there's nothing right now that's saying get short. That's just the price action. How do the wicks show you direction? If you look down here, this would be like a good example. If I kind of look at the wicks down here before the pop. So wicks are rejection. So they're rejecting an area, whether bullish or bearish. So after you get a sell down like we just had, and you start seeing bottom wicks being put in on candles, or like on this specific candle, if it's actually this bottom wick is almost 28 points, that's not good if you're bearish, because like clearly there's buyers that are starting to step in. So you have to be cautious. They show where basically buyers and sellers are present. So you have to kind of look out for it. Do I ever trade where I take partials? Not really. All right, guys, we got almost 1,900 people watching. We're getting ready. Maybe there's going to be some fireworks coming for 3 to 4, which is officially power hour. So hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button, guys. Do me a solid and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Any trades yet? Yeah, I took 2 trades. So I'm green. Took a couple trades so far. Took 2 shorts, actually. All right, here's some momentum coming into the market, right? It looks like. So let's see what's going on here. So this is the 5-minute chart. All right, this is a current 15-minute candle. Doesn't have a top wick, which is interesting. No top wick, which is strange. So are we gonna, so the question on this current 15-minute candle, is it gonna hold the low, which is 25,989. So like if I'm short-term bullish, I need that low to be held. Because you're right, it shouldn't take out that low if we're gonna remain bullish. So I'm kind of watching this now to see if we get a reaction. Let me take these off. Current 5-minute chart. So is this a double top or a triple top on the 5-minute chart? Oh man, you gotta love it. Sometimes you gotta laugh like at the price action. Like, is this like a double top, or if you look to the left, technically a triple top, right? That's forming for more downside, or is this basically a way to trick people that want to get short? Yeah, we're consolidating right now. We're stuck in this range, correct. I agree. I see the same thing. Reverse head and shoulders. Yeah, I agree. Somebody's gonna get tricked. Trick or treat, let's go. So it seems like we're kind of possibly building up for that 3 o'clock hour for some fireworks, possibly. No wick on the top of this current 5-minute candle. So got to kind of be aware of that. If we get back below, what am I looking at? If we get back below the 14 EMA, then there might be a lot of sell pressure coming. Because that's not great if you're short-term bearish. EMA is sitting at roughly 25,989. So I would like to see a close below that on this 5-minute candle with some momentum to the downside, and then try to possibly short it. So I'm just waiting to see if that happens, or if we're gonna stay in this range that we're kind of stuck in. Are you in any trade at the moment? No, not at the moment. I'm waiting. I want to see if we can get below the 14 EMA, because we've been kind of like stuck in this range. I want to see us break down below the 14 EMA, which is that red line, 25,989. And I need us to close below the EMA. I want us to close below this red line, which is the 14 EMA. Not tapping and bounce up. You got about 10 minutes left on the current 1-hour candle, and it's still green. So we have to keep that in mind, right? The current 1-hour candle is still green. So let's kind of see if we're going to get some action here, right? This is the 5-minute chart that we're looking at. So can we get like below the EMA and close below the EMA? So and during these times, you got to be a little patient, right? Yeah, it's frustrating. But remember, guys, I've already taken 2 trades. So this will be the 3rd trade. This is that area that I had kind of pointed out right before. I'm just drawing it up there so it's there. Just for a visual. But we'll see. See if we get a flush. D-Money, I just saw Jerome lighting a dumpster on fire outside my neighborhood. What are you doing? Man, never know with Jerome. Let's go. A toss-up isn't worth a few extra points. Yeah, that's why I'm waiting for a break, right? I want to see some rejection. I want to see strong rejection. And we're going in, like I said, we're going into the close of this 1 hour candle as well. So not going to force the trade if I don't see a setup. I'm not going to force it. Why did you miss the short when the candle hit the EMA on the 50? Because I want to, so I think maybe you missed what I was saying. I want to close back below the 14 EMA because price has been putting in like a high, comes down, does a retest, and then pushes higher. So that's why I didn't want to take it. Maximus 9839, D-Money's commentary is super helpful. Hey, I appreciate that. So this, I mean, it's trying to reject, right? So it seems so far, but let's see what happens. Is this the trap? Like, so this was that kind of like current swing low that was put in, most current like low that was put in, right? So that would be like telling if we get back below like this 978 level. Murder time. What is your stop loss? Well, I mean, I haven't entered a trade yet. That depends on, so if we break below this 978 and close, I mean, we got like 1.5 minutes left on this candle. I'm waiting to see how this candle closes. It could snap right back up and go higher. Guys, we got 1,900 people watching right now. So if you haven't hit the like button, please do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Charting Queen, yeah, what's up? How are you? Yeah, I've taken payouts. I'm trying to get these Lucid accounts, hopefully by the end of next week. If not, maybe the following week, a couple days. I'll be trying to request some of these Lucid accounts. But I've taken payouts, yeah, before, previously as well, yeah. Apex, prop firm don't want a name, right, on the stream. So from a future standpoint, and obviously, yeah, before I switch, a lot of Forex payouts as well. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can get, hopefully by the end of next week, these Lucid accounts to pay out, because they're the closest with the consistency rule. All right, so yep, here we go. Right, so 9 seconds left. This candle so far is below the 14 EMA. But we're right like in the zone. So is this a trap to yoke back to the upside and trap people that want to go short? $26,000. So like if I'm short right now, my stop has to be 26,000 because that's the high of the previous, like roughly, right? The previous 5-minute candle. If it gets back above there, I don't want to be short. But I mean, it hasn't broken this level. That's the only thing I don't like. It hasn't broken like below. It's like right back in the area. So this could be a trap. And we got like 4 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Did you get PSC Westy? Did you get my funded futures core flex account? PW mentioned his AM. I did. I'm not sure what you're referring to on that. All right, there's a flush through. All right, so let's see how this candle. So we're starting to get an answer right now. This is the 1 hour, like, let me take this off. This is how the 1 hour candle's looking. So it's kind of like, it has a, I mean, that's not great if you're bullish, because now it's like, oh, like, why are we rejecting back down, right? It's funny how that works. But got to be careful in this area, because every time we pretty much put in a low, we bounce back up. So that's why I need a strong candle. This is that little zone, right? If you want to call it like a support zone. If you're a support and resistance trader. Votron, your analysis is great. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate that. Just trying to make a little money. Feel like it's a trap? Yeah, it might be. Look, right back up. Let's go. Where's Jerome? I lent him $1. Oh, man, the chat's undefeated. I don't think you're going to get that $1 back from Jerome. I'm just being honest. That money gone. Jerome's talking about, I mean, financial problems and... All right, guys, this is why I was saying, right? I wanted a stronger candle to the downside. Look, that's a 30-point yoke. Right back up. All right, so we're going to close bullish on this 1 hour candle. If we remain bullish, 26,090 might be a target, because that's the 14 EMA on the 1 hour chart. 2651 is the, or 2650 is the 30-minute charts 14 EMA. So this is like, yeah, this is some price action that kind of like definitely scalp price action, not hold it. Jerome said I'm a nerd. Yeah, he's a hater. Not worried about Jerome. He's a hater. Always been a hater, Jerome, this guy. Your cousin was doing great. Let's go. Reginald York had 2 world-class trading days in a row. Congrats to me. Hey, congrats. Happy to hear that. Guys, you know the cool part about trading? Like, somebody having a winning day has no negative impact on you, right? So I'm happy to see it, man. Like, anybody that's doing great, you had a great day or you took a payout, I'm happy to hear that. Congrats on that. Yeah, casual with 50. Yep. And that's why this is the market where you mess around and you find out if you're that's 52 points. A 50-point snapback, basically, right? So, all right. So I'm gonna check something. Give me 1 second, chat. All right. Open of a new 1 hour candle. Just open. How are we looking on the 1 hour chart? No top wick, but all right. So we're pushing back down. And we're still inside the 14 and 50 EMA. All right, I took a quick buy, guys. Got to be quick on this trade. Trying to see if we're going to form a top wick. And I'll probably close it here. Give it a second and see if it forms a higher wick and pushes up to the 50 EMA, which is the blue line. If not, I'm gonna close. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. It's stalling out, so I'll close it there. That was just basically a quick in and out, guys, because it doesn't have a top wick on that 5-minute candle. So I wouldn't be surprised if we bust above this area and take out the 34 level, to be honest. And because I do like the close of this previous 5-minute candle, right? You got a long wick at the bottom, close right back inside of the range. So that for me is bullish. Because I'm not gonna, because it's too quick, like, to do all that. Like, sometimes you're just reacting to the market. It just depends. There you go. There's the flush, right? There's the pump. So I would just, my stop, there you go. It would have to be, the stop should be 25,996, right? Because if it's back below the 14 EMA, I wouldn't want to be in a buy. And I'll take it, guys, right? I mean, that was like a quick, nice and easy trade right at 10 points. I'll take it in this kind of market. Give me, sir, 100 USD, please. Let's go. Made a quick 200. Yeah, that was a quick little trade, guys. Just seeing that we didn't have a top wick. I like how the previous 5-minute candle closed with some strength. Nice size wick at the bottom, back above the 14 EMA. So well, in this case, there wasn't a top. All right, so what I was saying, guys, if you notice, so at the time, and if you go back and kind of rewind the stream, you'll see it. Like this, it didn't have a top wick. We didn't have a top wick actually on this current 5-minute candle. And since the previous 5-minute candle closed bullish, I was anticipating it was going to form a top wick, even if it pushed down, right? It was going to form some kind of top wick. And if you notice, the wick that was formed now in this candle is actually, it's 11 points, the top wick. Yeah, the chop is real. Yeah, that's why I don't hold. That's why I'm not, because guys, so 10 points, 8 points, that's on a day like today. There's nothing wrong with scalping. I'm going to take what the market gives me and go from there, right? Might not be every trade might not be a home run trade. And I'm 1,000% okay with that, because the base hits, they actually add up. They stack up. So So consolidation still, right? We're kind of like stuck in this, still in this area, but we're not breaking down either. Like as soon as we break down, we put in a lower low up, we're back up 50 points. So got to be careful. Yeah, it could. Looks like it's hesitant to a breakup. Yeah, I mean, that's possible. But I'm okay either way, right? I mean, I took the trade. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, sometimes you gotta put everything in perspective, like I think I've taken that's at least 3 trades scalping. I do see the consolidation, but I also saw like that downside selling pressure and then a pop right back up. So that tells me that there's buyers in the market. Snipe 759 D-Money. It's difficult price action. Yeah, I mean, you got to kind of pick your spot. Some people don't like when it's like when prices like ranging or consolidating, like you have to kind of find the range and try to trade the range, right? And that range might only get you 10 points. But I mean, it is what it is. German Flores, happy Halloween. OG, enjoy your weekend. Hey, you too. How long have I been using this strategy? For a while. So where are we at? I mean, the current 1 hour candle. This is the 1 hour candle. Got a bottom wick and it's expanding higher at the moment, right? So is that 26,082 level in range? Possibility. Do I always wait for candle to close? Typically, yeah, but it all depends on the price action. So if it's like pushing or rejecting and I can have a nice like small measured stop loss, then I'll take the trade based off that as well. So if I can control the risk. All right, there's more upside, right? It looks like it wants to go pushing higher. Yeah, there's nothing right now that's showing. So remember that range that I kind of drew out, that line in the sand area, that was like here, and we're right at that level. We're in that level right now. So let's see. D-Money, the target entrance smells so good. What diffuser they use? Oh man, I have no idea, to be honest. I'm not sure. That's funny. Guys, we got 1,920 people watching right now. If you guys haven't hit the like button, please do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Took multiple trades, guys, right? Like 3 trades. So Jerome took a couple. So now just kind of waiting to see what happens here. Like, are we going to bust through this area? And that turns kind of like if you're a support and resistance trader into support, which would kind of line up with us being above the 50 EMA. This current 5-minute candle, is it going to close above the 50 EMA? It's looking like it wants to right now. So I'm watching that. What do you target at target? Let's go. Yeah, I mean, all right, so we were able to hold the 50 EMA. We got to close above the 50 EMA. So now this area, if I'm a short-term bull, should stay intact, right? Like this like short-term low or like higher low that was put in, 25,996 should hold. Like, I don't want to see that level break. EMAs are about to cross on a 5-minute. Yeah, I see that. So like my stop would have to be like, and it's pushing up now. So, but back below the 14 for sure. If it can hold a 14, I mean, who knows, right? I mean, it could be wanting a higher test. So if you go to the 15-minute chart, look at this 15-minute candle right now. And look at the previous 15-minute candle. So they could yoke this up to, like I said, 26.90. Like he already said, wait to close above. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, guys. So now I'm just kind of being like, that's not a strong close above the 50 EMA because you got like half of the candle below it. So this will be like that first candle for me above it, and it might pump without me, right? So I'm not gonna catch every move, but I do like that it's holding the EMA, and I've taken already 3 trades, right? So I'm gonna see how this candle closes. I'm gonna see how the 15-minute candle closes. You got about 3 minutes on the current 15-minute candle that we're kind of looking at right now. This is a 15-minute candle. So remember, that gray box is basically just looking to the left and seeing the highs that were put in. And the last time we were in this area, we had a sell-off, right? So that's why that's marked. So doesn't mean it's gonna hold now. Anything can happen. So I'm aware of that. Just watching. Big V-shaped recovery. Yeah, that's what it's looking like right now. I mean, you got a nice from the low. I mean, we're up already 146 points from the low that was put in at 135. Yeah, it does look better. I agree. 15-minute chart. All right, so we're in power hour. So are we gonna get some Halloween fireworks to the upside here? I mean, we're already above the 14 and 50. So if so, my target would be probably 26.90, to be honest, short term. I appreciate your insight. Your patience is a blessing. I added that to my strategy in reading my ES charts the way you do. Class 4 combines, fresh SFAs is up $821.38. You're a true G. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. I really do, guys. Guys, I don't take this for granted, right? So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to add value. Happy to help grow the BDH. Just trying to make a little money. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to the D-Money Show. Let's go. So yeah, if you missed, or maybe you're joining late because it's like power hour time, I took 3 trades. I know that's probably that question's gonna come up, guys. So I'm green in this account. So just trying to be patient now to see if I can catch more trades. 3 for 3 so far on the day, right? In this session. So Nate Novak, I like trading with you. Hey, let's go. JMG 7785. I'm up 5K on my XFA. Hey, don't be surprised if Jerome asks you for a loan. So thank you for your explanations. Very helpful. Thank you, D-Money. Hey, I appreciate that. Are you on evals or XFA D-Money? Yeah, this is I'm trading today. I'm like, you know what? Let me trade one of the funded accounts. So this is a Lucid 50K account, funded account. This is one of the evals that I passed, guys, yesterday. So trading the funded account today. Pullback? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm waiting to see. Can we get back? I mean, if so, it needs to flush for me to want to join that party. So this is a 5-minute chart. What happened to the EMA crosses? Yeah, it hasn't crossed yet on the 5-minute as of yet, right? Which is kind of strange. It's probably crossed on the lower time frame though. 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute chart. So what happens if the EMA crosses? Then that just means, so if it crosses and prices in the and prices above the EMAs, then that's bullish. If prices below it and it crosses, that's bearish. Can I advise how to get funded? Yeah, I mean, try to take A+ setups you're comfortable with. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, right? So, I mean, I can only tell you what works for me is trying to take A+ setups, being patient, and you know, right now, there's no set. I don't see a short. I don't see a reason to short right now. Prices been putting in higher lows. I don't see a short unless we're back below 26,016, in my opinion. That's just how I trade, so. What's up, D-Money? Hey, what's up? Silver 4K2. Let's go. So yeah, I see that. I'm looking to see if we can hold a 50 EMA, so that basically like a 20 level. Then you know, a buy could be in play here because we haven't broken back above it, right? I mean, back below it. We're above the 50 and 14. So are we gonna close like out of this range? Les Prince, let's go. Yeah, I mean, it's trying. It wants, right? I mean, it's, look at the bottom wick on this current 5-minute candle. So the only way I can kind of play this right now, like if you want a smaller stop, is your stop should be below the current 5-minute candle's low. Because if it breaks back, if price breaks back below there, you don't want to be temporarily in a buy, right? That 25 level, 26,025. You got about 40 seconds left. Anybody looking for a drop? Yeah, I'm not currently. I mean, I'm not saying it can't happen, but I wouldn't hold my breath short term based off what I'm seeing. Here's another pop. Mr. Frank Deal, mate, your explanations are a totally new trading style for me. It's very straightforward, not simple, but not congested with overcomplications. London FX trader since 99. Thanks, mate. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words. They looking for Jerome. Yeah, you guys heard that in the background. Yeah, so look, I mean, back. All right, so we officially broke out of that little range, right? We put in a new short-term high. So are we gonna kind of come down for some kind of bottom wick on a 5-minute chart and expand higher? So now I am also gonna look, like I said, that 26,090 level could be in play. And we have, I mean, I think at this point we probably formed a EMA cross because we're almost there on the 5-minute chart. So more than likely you got a bullish EMA cross on the 1-minute chart, 2-minute chart, probably 3-minute chart. So BTM 2G1, great job this week, D-Money. Well done. Hey, I appreciate that. I just wanted a little bit more of a retest, to be honest, on this current candle's like bottom wick. Might not get it. But that 90 level, it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if we get there on the 15-minute chart, because that's like, right, there you go. There's a pump. There's a pump. Max, D-Money, I will build my daughter college fund with you. Yeah, I'm not a financial advisor, guys, but let's go. I'm just trying to make a little money. So, yeah, I'm not, like I said, guys, I feel that this 89-90 level is in play. Do I ever target 15-minute and 1-hour swing highs and lows? Yeah, of course. I mean, those are like areas that I would say are like, their reaction levels a lot of the time. So yeah, always keep an eye on that. What are we doing here? Buying? So I mean, like I was kind of saying, right? So price needs to hold if it can hold this 37 level, which is like the top of this like range, then I don't see obviously any shorts in play. And I would probably say that the 44 level, like on this candle, like you don't want to see price back below the 44 level, because that's the current candle's like low. It's hard to like, so prices and momentum, right? I took like a quick trade on that, but I can't call out every trade, guys, because it's like moving too quick. Some of these trades are like in and out, but I'm just playing the momentum, right? Like I'm not gonna be surprised if prices actually, it just tapped 74. I feel like the 90 level could get snapped to the upside. That's just based off what I'm seeing right now on the price action, right? Like there's nothing telling me to take a short right now. And the 90 level, let me just map it out. Right, that's so even if we go to like the 5-minute chart, you know that that's where the EMA is. That's the 50 EMA, that black line. That's the 50 EMAs, 50 EMA on the 15-minute chart. So, but you got to be careful now because, all right, 40 seconds left, a little bit of a pullback on this candle, but every pullback is pretty much being bought up right now. So it seems, right? And there you go. Yeah, I can't do anything. So Silver 4K2, there's a delay on YouTube. There's always a delay. I can't do anything about that, guys. I can't do anything about there's always gonna be probably a couple second delay when you're live streaming. There's no setting or anything that I can change on that. That's just how it is. So like I mean, you know, all I can say is just continue to tune into the streams. I mean, I've called out, I mean, a ton of trades, right? So every trade I'm just basically kind of calling what I'm seeing in the market and going from there. So just send Jerome to our houses to trade for us, no delay. I know, right? Yeah, exactly. I did say I felt good about that 90 level, and nothing's 1,000% certain, right? But I don't know, you know, your guys. So if you kind of listen to like what I'm kind of calling out, so the 90 level at this point, it's like 20 points away from here, right? Now we might get a retest down first and then a pump, but if you look at the 5-minute chart, I mean, I've been calling out the 90 level for a while. So even if you got in down here at 46, I mean, that would have been over 20 points on that trade. So so just be aware of that. Like, I'm not, you know, like I said, no live streamer can do anything about a delay. Like I mean, I'm just calling out what I see in the market. So you do have about 3 minutes left. Let's check the 30-minute chart. So this is a 30-minute chart. So we are above the 14 EMA. There's a push higher, right? So, and I'm just kind of targeting, like I said, the 15-minute, there you go, right? So it's pushing up. So 2690, the reason why I'm kind of saying that could be a target area is because doesn't mean it'll go there exactly, but that's the 50 EMA on the 15-minute chart. So that could be an area of interest. And it just tapped pretty much 80, right? So you're like 10 points from there. Jerry, yeah, he just called out. The stream is on delay by 4 seconds. If you're delayed, just refresh. Yeah, guys. So like I said, I can't do anything about that. So that's every live stream is going to have some kind of delay. All right, there's 84.85. So PW just posted, guys. He posted a question: are we green in the chat? So drop a W, guys, if you're green in the chat. Let's go. And it's about to tap that 90 level, right? We're at 87. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. All right, there's 90 plus. Got 94. Let's go. That boy good. All right, so let me hold $1 D money. Oh man, yeah. So all right, like I said, guys, the area of interest was the 50 EMA on the 15-minute chart. That 90 area, we just tapped 26,096. That's just the next logical area based off if price is going to continue to push higher, right, with momentum. Yeah, guys, hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. It's a holiday, guys. It's 3:30 in the afternoon on a Friday. I appreciate you guys rocking with D-Money. I know Jerome tried to spoil the party for me earlier. Even Jerome took a couple winning trades, so let's go. Jerome for Power Hour. Oh man. Luce, what's up? Just trying to make a little money. Anthony just caught a D-Money. Thank you. Just caught a nice scalp. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't see any shorts in play. I mean, now you got the 5-minute EMA cross, which is bullish. And I don't see anything saying sell right now, right? I mean, there's no... Now, keep in mind, 15-minute chart, you are at a level where you're at the 50 EMA on the 15-minute chart. You could get some selling pressure or reaction at least. So got to be cautious at this area. You got a new 30-minute candle that just opened, and the previous 30-minute candle closed with momentum above the 14 EMA. Starting to retrace. No, I mean, it's still pushing up. It's almost at 100 price. I mean, you remember, guys, you might have some kind of, there's price. All I see right now on the 5-minute chart is prices forming the bottom wick, and now it's expanding higher. So as of right now, I mean, you still got 2.5 minutes on this candle. What's my next setup? Well, I mean, guys, that was I'm not sure. That was 4 trades already. So, all right, what I'm saying is that you have to kind of, if you guys notice how I'm kind of framing these trades out. So where's the next logical target? So if we're gonna push hard going into the close, 26,121, that's the 50 EMA on the 1-hour chart, or sorry, 30-minute chart, 30-minute chart. So are we gonna get there? I mean, that's only 20 points from here, so that's possible. But you also got to look at the 5-minute chart. You've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've had 7 green candles in a row. Are we gonna get some kind of retest before doing that? I'm not sure, right? So the EMA cross is just confluence. Basically, it kind of confirms if you're biased or if you think momentum's in a market. It kind of helps you kind of frame your trades if you trade EMAs. So kind of telling you where the trend is, right? It's a moving average. It's moving averages. So EMA cross and prices above it, that's bullish. So that's telling me that buyers are in control. That's how I trade. If it's below the EMAs and you got a bearish, basically a bearish EMA cross, that tells me that sellers are in control. Yeah, so those accounts, so that account is up $777 today. Let's go. So that's one of the accounts that, one of the evals that I passed yesterday, right? So just trying to make a little money. Gemma 6468, great show all week, D-Money. Thank you. Time to enjoy the weekend. Peace to you and Ginger. Hey, we appreciate that. Have a good weekend. Wow, moving up. Yeah. So like I said, right, the next logical target for me as a trader that trades momentum in EMAs, 30-minute chart, 26,122. ZZOP 135. This week, all 5 days are green for me. Let's go. G59, I'm up 11,000 in take profit account, D-Money. Hey, congrats. Nice. D-Money, have you hit 6 payouts in a row with Apex before taking away the trail? Oh, you're saying, do you have to hit 6 payouts? No. You just got to get past it on the accounts that you're trading. You don't have to wait for 6 payouts. So say like right now you're copy trading 20 Apex accounts, and let's say you're trading the 50K account. I believe the trailing drawdown stops at $2,600. All right, so we came really close to that EMA on the 30-minute chart, right? The high of this candle is 26,118. And I was saying like that 121, so. I just saw PW's question. Why does the market never go up like this for me? You know what's crazy, guys? Like with price action, basically like you'll either get the move overnight, you'll get the move in the morning, or you'll get the move in the afternoon, right? And right now that pattern is kind of like you're getting it in the afternoon. At some point it'll rotate back, right, to the morning. Petro, $220, another 800 to pass at 50K. Thank you so much. Hey, like I said, guys, I appreciate the kind words, but you're doing all the work, right? I'm not physically taking trades for you, so. Trying to learn when you are in. Did you take that long to 26? All right, so Kyle, yeah, you're gonna have to kind of, the more you watch the streams, you'll get, I guess, a better idea. I'm pretty much playing off the EMAs because if price is in momentum, it's gonna respect the EMAs. This is the 5-minute chart. I kind of talked about earlier that I wanted to see price. So that last buy I took, I kept calling out the 26,090 level, and I took, I think, a buy off 26,040 area, trying to ride some of that up. But the more you watch the streams, you'll kind of figure out how I trade, right? I'm a break and retest trader. I trade off the EMAs. If price is in momentum, I trade off wicks. If price is in momentum, you're just gonna have to continue to watch the streams. D-Money, tell them to click the like button to get exact time. The live button to get exact time is you. Yeah, so that's a good point. Yeah, guys, I can't, I'm not, somebody was saying that there's a delay when you call out trades. Guys, at the end of the day, I'm calling out price action the way that I see the market. Not a financial advisor, not licensed to give financial advice. I'm just basically calling out what I see in the market and explaining why I'm taking trades. So if you're new to the stream, just continue to watch and you'll kind of see how I frame my trade setups. Just trying to make a little money. Boris, really humble D-Money. Hey, I appreciate that. So, all right, so at this point, all right, so now we came pretty close to the 50 EMA. We're starting to pull back. You got a nice rejection. And that rejection, now if I'm a short-term bull, that's not great because price is already rejected down about 35 points. So that's not good. And the 1 hour chart, 26,129, that's the 50 EMA. We came about 12 points away from that. And you're getting a reaction back down. So this is kind of like one of those areas where I'm not gonna jump into a trade. D-Money, how often do you take 20+ point trades? I often see you take 10 points max. Just curious to know, LOL. Yeah, it depends on the day and it depends on the price action. I'll be honest, I'm content with 10 points. Because today is a little unconventional because I'm not copy trading, but like Monday I'll be copy trading. So, but typically I'm copy trading. So if I can catch 10 points, I'm content with that across multiple accounts. Because I'm a scalper, right? So if I can catch 2 to 3 10-point trades, I mean, that adds up. So ever trade gold futures? I've tried it, but I was never able to capture those great moves that I always see on gold. Never been able to capture it, so stuck with NQ. My boy D-Money humble with 10 points. Yeah, man, I'll take what I can get. I don't have to, I'm not going to get married to a trade. I mean, obviously, guys, yeah, you'll see price a lot of times, and it is frustrating sometimes because you're like, oh, I close it for 10 points, 15 points, and then it runs on you 50 points. But like I said, if I can duplicate, I mean, you guys saw that today. If you watched the whole stream, I've probably taken 4 trades, I want to say. I'm up $777 on this account, trading in this afternoon session. So let's go. This is a funded, this is one of the evals that I passed yesterday, right? So am I planning to have 20 Apex? Yeah, of course. I would love to have 20 Apex funded accounts. That's the goal. I'm gonna try to get as many funded accounts as I can, guys, across multiple prop firms, and then basically trade them a little differently, meaning that probably try to trade the 5-minute or 15-minute ORB in the opening session, and then obviously in the afternoon it's a little different. So do I do the 150K on Apex? Yeah, 150K. I mean, because that's a nice size drawdown, the $5,000 drawdown. I mean, if you're a new trader, maybe you need a little bit more drawdown just to kind of start out and get used to it. Because if you open up like a 25K or a 50K, you're talking $1,500 drawdown, I believe, or like a $2,500 drawdown. So it gives you more wiggle room. Yeah, I'm trying to build up some cushion on the accounts, correct. Jerry. Lauren 37, I will rewatch you all weekend long. A great teacher. Hey, I appreciate that. Guys, it's always humbling. Like, I appreciate the kind words. So I'm just trying to make a little money, and I'm glad that you guys appreciate the stream as well. How I break down the market, right? I'm just kind of calling out what I see, how I read the charts, and why I'm taking the trades that I take. So Kelly Trades, you are amazing. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks. What about the 300K Apex accounts? So guys, those Apex accounts or any eval account or even a straight to funded account, doesn't matter. It's a preference thing. It's whatever you want to trade. Like, I'm just saying to basically kind of keep the drawdown in mind. If you're like a brand new trader, maybe you switched over from the Forex market. That was me at one point. And I had to kind of get the hang of futures, which, I mean, price action is price action if you trade price action, but it's still, right, there's differences. I would give myself probably a little bit more size to play around with. Win Apex 90%, I'm not sure. Are you a swing trader? No, I'm not a swing trader, guys. I'm a scalper, and I do use the 1 hour and 4 hour chart. as confluence to kind of help with my bias or direction. Why did I leave FX? Because there was a lot of scammy prop firms disappearing after you take payouts, stuff like that. So it's coming down. Yeah, I see it. So this is where it's going to be interesting to see if price rejects the 14 EMA and has a sell-off, because you see, like, you can see, like, on the chart, this is the 1 hour chart, price tapped the 14 EMA on the 4 hour chart. Price tapped the 14 EMA on the 4 hour chart, and now it's pulling back. So a lot of times, like I was saying, you get a reaction the opposite direction once price hits EMAs. Doesn't happen all the time, but a lot of times. What do I think about trading London session on NASDAQ? I mean, you can make money in any session if you're patient enough. I made the mistake of trading London session, Asian session, US session all day, every day. And that's not a great, I'll say that's not a great, not a great plan. Didn't work out well. Blew some accounts that way. So obviously I'm a streamer now, so I'm trading, you know, the sessions that I trade. So if I'm trading the afternoon session, obviously I'm on stream with you guys. But if I'm not trading the morning session here at the BDH with PW, then I'm gonna probably more than likely be trading that session at home, right? Because that's where you get, a lot of times you get a lot of great momentum, volatility, all that stuff. Recently it hasn't been that hot, but CJ, I'm trying to make a script for your strategy. Obviously not as good as you, but then I don't have to be in front of the chart either. Stats are pretty good so far. Hey, that's cool. Let's go. SMAs are lagging, so how do you use price action to stay or get out of a trade? So, all right, so I'm not using standard moving averages. I'm actually using the EMAs, which are a little faster. And I mean, you're kind of asking like how I use those. So, I mean, you can kind of, if you rewind the stream, you'll see like kind of the targets that I'm kind of calling out and why I'm looking at what I'm looking at. But I think I mentioned that earlier. I don't just use the EMAs. So EMAs, if you're only going to use the EMAs, you're not going to make money, guys. I mean, because every EMA cross is not going to be, you know, there's still going to be fake outs, right? Like you might get an EMA cross when the market's choppy and then it reverses back down. So I'm looking at what I added in, obviously, is the higher time frame. So 1 hour chart was bullish because you had this candle that closed with a strong wick at the bottom, and you had this candle as well that closed with some bullish momentum. So logically for me, when prices and momentum, the EMAs are going to get revisited, even if you're going to get a rejection. And the EMA on the 1 hour chart was 26,090. So that's why I was kind of calling out that area. And then I just go down to the lower time frame and I look for price action to match. So I want to see higher highs being put in and higher lows being established on the way up. Once you get an EMA cross, that's also a bullish indicator that prices and momentum on the lower time frame. No, I do not have an MOC 350 strategy. No, I do not. Shredder, can you recap the trades? Yeah, I just kind of talked about a little bit, to be honest. I mean, I took, so I actually had a short that was in play. That was right off the EMAs. I know I took earlier. So if you kind of see like the rejection off the EMAs, kind of holding. You had more rejection off the EMAs, back down. And if you notice the range on these trades, some of these trades are like the range, right? It's like 50 points. Then you got to snap back up. So that's why I wasn't holding these trades, basically like 10-point scalps. And then once I saw price and momentum to the upside, I just started taking buys, right? Above the EMAs, previous, like the 14 EMA was a stop, or the previous lowest candle was a stop, trying to ride it up. And like I said, guys, if you miss, like, cause I took like 4 trades. So I would say go back and rewatch the stream if you want like more detail on it, because obviously I kind of called out some of these price levels and like all of that stuff. So the Rugged channel, make sure y'all paying attention, because he's really giving y'all the sauce. I've been trading here for a while. Only reason I'm here is for D-Money. So I appreciate that. But yeah, guys, so D-Money, when I'm going to make a YouTube video about how you trade, so I'm that's more than likely coming. Just stay tuned. What are you seeing right now? I'm seeing that I took 4 trades, guys. That's what I'm seeing right now. So I mean, for price to remain bullish, it needs to hold this 34 level. I don't want to see price back below the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. I'll tell you that. I see price put in a higher high. It had a retrace. So, and actually, to be honest, this 51 level needs to hold. The 14 EMA needs to hold. I don't want to see price back below the 50 EMA if I'm bullish. Why don't I use the 200 EMA? I used to have the 200 EMA on my chart, and I took it off. Just because, like, I'm more of a scalper, and a lot of times the 200 EMA is more of a trend. Like, it gives you overall, like, long-term trend, right? So I really don't need it based off of how I trade. That's the only reason why. D-Money, thanks so much for your insight and analysis. Much appreciated, bro. Have a great weekend and enjoy that candy. Hey, you too, man. Thanks. Rudy, if you just watch him trade daily, you'll learn all you need to know. Yeah, guys. And I'm not like trying to give you like not trying to be rude or give you like a short answer. I'm just saying, like, if you tune into the stream, you're gonna, or rewind the stream or rewatch the stream, like, we're going into a weekend, right? So the market's not open, so you can kind of rewatch and you'll see exactly the levels I'm kind of calling out, why I'm taking the trade, that kind of deal. Yeah, I see that, Maximus. We didn't get down to that gap. Yeah, that's why. So you know what's crazy about that, though, is that there was a lot of people that was anticipating that gap fill to the downside, and so far we haven't got it, right? I mean, you had Apple that released earnings, you had Amazon that released earnings, and a couple other big corporations, and we haven't got there. So when is that gonna happen? We don't know. But as a price action trader, you really don't care. You're trying to trade. Your job as if you're a price action trader, your job is to try to read price as accurately as possible and take the best setups. So whether we get the gap fill today, tomorrow, a year from now, it really doesn't matter. So D-Money, I'm out of here. Picking up Jerome on my bike to go trick or treat. Let's go. Yeah, guys, if you didn't tune in at the beginning of the stream, Jerome made another appearance. He actually took 2 trades and made some money, so let's go. Yes, 1132. D-Money, you gave me so much good insight. I feel way more confident trading. Hey, that's good to hear. Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, hey, I appreciate that, RDM22. Yeah, the 14 and the 50 EMA, guys, like, I don't change that at all. That applies to every time frame that I'm looking at. If you notice what I did today, as price hit the 14 or the 50 EMA, maybe on a 5-minute chart, I went up to the 15-minute chart and I'm looking at the same EMA, right? Saying that if price is in momentum, it should reach that level, as an example. Actually is Landon's stolen bike. Let's go. That's funny. Charting Queen, D-Money, did you catch the pullback? No, I didn't catch the pullback. I mean, I took 4 trades. I'm not, let it pull back, right? I mean, if I had taken less trades, I probably would have took a stab at a short off the 14 EMA on the 4-hour chart, because that's like a high level of resistance. And I mean, you would be chilling right now, right? To be honest, because that's a nice size pullback right off the 14 EMA. That's the 4-hour chart that we're looking at right now. But I also have to contain myself, guys, right? Like, I mean, 4 trades in the afternoon, that's a lot of trades. I'm just being honest. Happy Halloween, D-Money. Have a great weekend. Great work this week. Hey, you too. Legendary Trader here, guys. Wishing all the best, D-Money. Share your playlist in time. Yeah, so this playlist is actually called Trap Beats Live Radio on YouTube. Liberal Trader, do you love us, D-Money? Hey, of course. I appreciate you guys. I say that all the time. Guys, without you guys joining the streams and hitting the like button and actually showing me support, like, the D-Money show wouldn't be what it is. So I think PW tweeted yesterday that the D-Money show basically has the highest amount of views daily for Power Hour and viewers. So that's all you guys. I appreciate that. I don't take it for granted. So I'm definitely humbled and appreciative that you guys are tuning into the stream. So we're currently the #1 Power Hour show, guys, in the afternoon. Let's go. D-Money, no money. I'm done for the day. Have a nice weekend, bro. Thank you for streams. Hey, Snipe, I appreciate that, man. Have a good weekend. That boy good. That boy good. D, before you head out, can you tell me if you think it's a pullback? This is a pullback to go higher, or are we dropping? Well, I mean, 4-hour rejection doesn't look too hot right now. That's what Charting Queen was kind of pointing out. I guess she caught a short up. I mean, look at look at the 1-hour right now. So I don't like buys from this level, because look at what the market's doing. I mean, this is not encouraging if I'm a bull right now. Look at the wick at the top. The wick is over 100 points. The top wick on this current 1-hour candle is literally 104 points. So I'm not interested in taking a buy right now. And we got to remember, we just had that expansion from down here, from the temporary swing low to the top. We were up like 229 points. So this pullback is normal. So I wouldn't be looking for it. Charting Queen, even though the EMA almost made me die. Yeah, I mean, but so the higher you go, guys, so it's just like anything else, right? The higher you go up on the time frames, the stronger the EMA should be. So this reaction off the 14 EMA on the 4-hour chart makes sense. Makes sense to me. Ant 2638. Bro, I'm $200 away from passing the eval. I hate that I have to wait until Monday, but I also need to learn patience. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but that's how it is sometimes, right? Be grateful that you're only $200 away. There's a lot of people that probably blew their accounts today. You got to put everything in perspective. So just being honest. Monday will be here before you know it. So YOLO 200 right now. Oh, man. Rick Law, yo, you the best D-Money. Thanks for making me some money. Let's go. Yeah, guys, so I think good stream today, right? Took, I think, like 4 trades. Made some money. Up, like I said, about $700, almost $800 on this account. This is one of the evals that I passed yesterday, so we'll take it, right? It's a holiday, guys. So if you guys are going out for Halloween, be safe. Enjoy the holiday if you celebrate Halloween. So if you're red on the week or red on the day, sorry to hear that, but next week is another week, right? That's part of trading. So yes, 11:32. I just made another 500. Let's go. Hey Tim, this is Tim. That boy good. Hey, I appreciate the support, guys. Like I said, so I'm gonna call it. I think really good stream. Took like 4 trades, all winning trades. No need to force anything at this point. So I appreciate you guys for tuning into the show as always. I don't take that for granted. So I'm gonna look forward to the weekend, spend some time with my daughter. Let's go. So enjoy the weekend, guys, and I'll catch you guys on Monday. I'll be streaming 1:30 to 4 all week, Monday through Friday. Let's go. Have a good weekend.